Mask mandates making a comeback. The major St. Louis company reinstating pandemic-era rules and how you can keep your family healthy this season.
It is a chilly morning across the bi-state area with temperatures down into the 30s. Not as cold as we were thinking because of clouds. We'll tell you when they go away.
Plus, celebrations of lights all across our region. The Hanukkah happenings you won't want to miss today.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Wake up, St. Louis, because we're taking a live look over City Park. That's right, St. Louis City SC's team store, City Pavilion, is just across the street there by Union Station. The team is holding a special holiday shopping event called Wish List Weekend. Get your carts ready.
How perfect.
You can buy special merchandise and see a couple of players today from 10 to 5. Wow. City. We
haven't done that in a while.
We haven't. Good morning to you. It is Sunday, December 10th. I'm Travis Cummings.
And I'm Mercedes McKay. Thanks so much for waking up with us on this Sunday morning. We have a special guest today. Chief Weather First Meteorologist Scott Connell is here with us today. And Scott, walked out this morning. It's a little chilly.
It is a little chilly. Temperatures have really cooled off around the St. Louis area at this point. And you know, it's not as cold as what we were originally thinking because at this point we have some clouds still hanging around the St. Louis area. Looking to the north and west, those temperatures did drop back into the 20s. We were thinking some of us might get there before all was said and done. Bottom line here is it is chilly. We still have the clouds hanging around St. Louis. Those clouds are pretty pesky at this point, but no rain, no severe weather like they saw in Tennessee yesterday and farther to the south. The back edge of the cloud cover's actually almost into western parts of the metro area. Almost, not quite. It's going to take a few more hours. Probably about 8, 9 o'clock, we'll really start to see those skies breaking up. And going into the afternoon, bright sunshine, but boy, oh boy, is it chilly sunshine. Temperatures only in the lower 40s, and then we'll slide back through the 30s into the upper 20s overnight tonight. We'll catch you in a few minutes. We'll talk about the upcoming work week and the changes once again returning to the St. Louis area.
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you, Scott. Well, new from overnight, a single car crash shut down Broadway at Gasconade in South City. It happened sometime before 4:30. You can see the car must have hit the streetlight there, knocking it to the ground. No word yet on any injury. Well, new this morning, all lanes of Highway 44 are back open downtown after a 3-vehicle crash blocked most lanes of traffic. It happened just before 1:30 this morning and caused a backup near the 44, 55, and 64 interchange. We have reached out to St. Louis Police to learn what caused the crash and if there were any injuries.
Right now in Nashville, first responders are looking for people trapped in debris after a slew of deadly tornadoes like this one that touched down last night. At least 6 people are dead and more than 20 are injured across the region. You can see the damage captured overnight, overturned cars and collapsed homes and businesses. Right now, almost 30,000 homes are without power, according to the Nashville Electric Service. Well, the Tennessee tornadoes touched down as we remember the deadly tornado outbreak here in the bi-state. EF3 level tornadoes hit both Edwardsville, Illinois and Defiance, Missouri exactly 2 years ago today. One hit and collapsed the Edwardsville Amazon warehouse, killing 7 people. Since then, Amazon has faced scrutiny over its safety procedures in severe storms.
And this morning, 2 people are in the hospital after firefighters rescued them from a house fire in North St. Louis. It happened on Northland Avenue around 6 last night. Right now, no word on what sparked that fire. And then hours later, the Camp Jackson Fire Department in Cahokia had to put out its own fire. The department tells us the crew was pulling into a gas station lot after a Christmas party when they smelled smoke. Soon after, the engine caught fire. No one was hurt, and the pumper was not sadly damaged.
This morning, we now know the name of the man who was shot and killed in his car just 24 hours ago. First responders found David Harmon of Imperial in his car when responding to calls for a car crash over on California Avenue. Anyone with information is asked to call police or Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS.
And happening today, this evening, there's a special interfaith service to remember the victims and honor the survivors of gun violence. 7 faith traditions will gather at Trinity Episcopal Church on North Euclid Avenue at 6 tonight for prayer. The public is invited to attend.
Also happening today, St. Louisans will march in support of Israel and demand the release of all hostages held by Hamas. The ceremony, organized by the Jewish Federation of St. Louis, starts at Kingsland Avenue in Del Mar at 1 this afternoon. The march steps off at 1:15 and will head down Del Mar toward Eastgate Avenue. Well, just days from now, BJC HealthCare will reinstate its mask mandate, but only for a certain group of employees.
Yeah, they made that announcement late yesterday. Our Annie Krall spoke with doctors about the mandate and how families can stay healthy as viral infections spike.
On Wednesday, December 13th, the BJC HealthCare system will reinstate its mask mandate, though only for some of their 30,000 employees across 14 hospitals and when they're interacting with patients. This as multiple viruses continue to spread. The St. Louis County Health Department reporting almost double the number of new COVID cases in just a month. 80 cases were diagnosed in one day back on November 5th, jumping to 166 diagnosed on December 6th. Dr. Hillary Babcock, the Chief Quality Officer for BJC HealthCare, says with at-home testing, those numbers are likely much higher.
This is also something we're seeing with RSV, and this is the beginning of influenza season, and we're starting to see those numbers head up as well. So we are again seeing increases in our employees and our patients in our community.
When I spoke with BJC about their employee mask mandate starting next week, they emphasized once again it's only in patient care settings. While they are keeping an eye on the growing COVID cases just in the last 7 days, when it comes to whether or not patients may be needing to wear masks, they're not required, but they're always encouraged. As a Washington University infectious disease physician, Dr. Babcock emphasizes the best way to keep your family safe during the holidays, especially visiting immunocompromised individuals.
Wear masks if you're in crowded places. Wear masks on the airplane if you're traveling to go visit someone, so that you don't bring whatever you pick up in the airport and on the airplane as an unanticipated gift to the family that you're coming to visit.
We reached out to other local hospital systems to see if they will also be instituting an employee mask mandate, but have yet to hear back. Reporting in Creve Coeur, Annie Krall, 5 on your side.
Yeah, and doctors say anyone traveling to see family this holiday season should take extra care the week before. They recommend avoiding crowded areas, washing your hands more frequently, and getting both the flu and COVID vaccines.
This morning, there's a new law in Illinois allowing nuclear reactors in the state, partially lifting a decades-old moratorium on nuclear construction. It legalizes small nuclear reactors to help with electric reliability and decarbonization. The law actually takes effect in June, but construction won't begin until 2026.